Every time you encounter a login screen, you're forced to guess which combination of characters you chose months ago. We spend our online lives waiting for password reset emails after our attempts are rejected. It's a paradox. We secure our modern wealth and private data with a system from the era of tape drives and vacuum tubes. This photograph captures the world where the text-based password was born, the 1960s. Major tech companies are now moving to retire this relic. Google, Apple, and Microsoft are coordinating a shift toward a new standard called the passkey. The strategy of relying on human memory for security has become a structural liability. The era of the password is over. To understand why this change is necessary, we have to look at the flaw inherent in every password. In computer science, this is known as the shared secret. This diagram illustrates the mechanics. You create a secret word, but for the system to work, the website server must also store an identical copy. Logging in is simply a process of comparing these two secrets. This creates a single catastrophic point of failure. If that remote server is breached, a hacker can pull your secret directly from their database. At that point, the length or complexity of your password no longer matters. Digital security cannot be guaranteed as long as a third party is required to hold your actual credentials. The passkey removes the need for a shared secret entirely. It operates on a system called asymmetric cryptography, which separates the ability to verify an identity from the identity itself. Instead of one password, your device generates a unique pair of cryptographic keys that are mathematically linked. The private key is stored inside a secure enclave, a dedicated hardware chip within your phone. This data is isolated and physically cannot be exported or transmitted. The public key is sent to the website server. It's designed to be shared, acting as a public identifier that the server uses to confirm your account. The server now holds a method for verification, not the secret itself, moving the responsibility for security back to your local hardware. This raises a practical question. How do you actually log in the next day if you aren't typing in a code? The server initiates the handshake by issuing a unique digital challenge, encrypted specifically for your public credentials. To satisfy this request, your phone must perform a computation that requires access to the secure data inside its hardware. This is where you come in. As shown in this photograph, you use Face ID or Touch ID to verify your presence. This biological scan is the local permission your phone needs to access its internal key. It is vital to note that your face or fingerprint is never transmitted to the website. The biometric check is handled entirely by your own device. Your phone produces a one-time cryptographic proof and transmits it back to the server. The server verifies the signature and grants access. Account access is now based on possessing a specific physical device and your biological presence, making human memory irrelevant to the process. To see how resilient this architecture is, we can subject it to the most common methods used by hackers today. If a hacker breaches a server, they find a database of public keys. These are worthless without the private keys that remain on your phone. Stolen public data cannot be used to impersonate you because the attacker lacks the physical hardware required to sign the login challenge. Now, consider a phishing attack, a fraudulent email directing you to a fake version of your bank's website. A passkey's verification is mathematically tied to the specific, legitimate domain name of the service you are using. If you land on a fake site, your phone's operating system detects that the domain does not match your credentials. It refuses to engage, making it impossible to accidentally hand over your access. By removing the human element from the verification process, passkeys make you structurally unphishable. The most frequent concern is what happens if you lose your phone. If the data is trapped in a chip, are you locked out of your digital life? The system includes a built-in safety net. Your passkeys are designed to sync across your personal ecosystem using end-to-end encryption. If you replace your device, your keys are automatically and securely recovered through your cloud service, ensuring you never lose access. You can even use this on public computers. You simply scan a QR code with your phone to establish a secure local connection. You can log in without ever typing on a potentially compromised keyboard. Modern security is finally graduating from the limitations of the human brain to the certainty of cryptographic hardware. The next time you are prompted to set up a passkey, take the opportunity. It is a necessary step toward a more secure internet.